Hi guys, so was it a week or so ago I won an Instagram giveaway? I know, right? Crazy. I was not expecting to win. I just kind of entered and I won. Okay, cool. So this was a lovely young lady who chose me as the winner. Her name is Sarah. Go and follow her Instagram. She's so lovely, okay? All right, so what I won was the Marvyn Macnificent BH Cosmetics palette. It's not currently available on the BH Cosmetics website, but it is available on Beauty Bay. So if you did want to get it, I will link that down below. So I'm going to be doing a tutorial as well as telling you my thoughts on this palette. So here we go. Okay, so this is a 13 color shadow and highlighter palette. The total net weight is 0.65 ounces, which is 18.4 grams. And it does have the little bunny on the back. So I believe that is signifying that it is cruelty free. Marvyn Unicorn, I believe he is a influencer. I didn't know about him before this palette came out, but I did see this palette when it first was being advertised by BH Cosmetics, but I didn't think to get it. I didn't feel like I knew this person enough for me to decide to go and get their palette, but I really do feel like this is such a gorgeous palette. Like, look at it, look at it. It's just so pretty. So it has 10 eyeshadows, 5 at the top, 5 at the bottom, and 3 highlighters in the center. So if you want to see me create this look, just keep on watching. Okay, so I've got my palette here. So she has wrapped it up really nice. Also put in some bubble wrap too. And here is the palette. I have seen this palette before when they first launched it. I wasn't too sure who Marvyn Macnificent was, but he is an influencer. And here is what it looks like when you open it. Sorry if I'm blinding you, but look, you see how this little unicorn thing comes up? Like, that's so cute. And this is the palette itself. So cute. Ugh. Okay, so it had this little film thing over it, but as you can see, it's got these little stickers here to stick it down. So I'm going to remove those little stickers because I do still want the film, but I just don't need it stuck down on anything. Okay. Oh. Okay, so as soon as I look at this palette, this color here, Bahamas, this purple, just speaks to me. Oh my gosh, it really does. So I think I'll be using that today. But before we get into it, I'm going to do a few swatches so you can see what this looks like all of the shades, because I'm not going to have an opportunity to use every single shade. Okay, so these are all of the eyeshadows. So these are the 10 eyeshadows, not the highlighters. I'll do the highlighters separately. Now you can see here that there's 2 browns, 2 really dark browns. I don't feel like they needed to have 2 dark browns. Like, they're very similar to one another now that they're swatched out, but yeah, I don't feel like they needed to have 2 browns, but that's just me. They could have had something completely different. They could have had like a shimmery pink or something like that, or, you know, just to add a little bit more diversity to the palette. Anyway, and these are the highlighters. Oh, these are just so pretty. I really like the middle one, and I might just use that one today, but we'll just see how it all goes. Okay, so let's go and make an eyeshadow look. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I have put some concealer on my eyelid. Okay, so I'm going to use this shade here, Fludder, in my, like, over my lid. I think that's a nice natural color for me to use. Okay, but it's a little bit too close to my own skin tone. So instead, I'm going to use this shadow here, Spray Tan. I'm going to put that right in the crease. Okay, now I'm going to use this shade here, Tongue Pop. I'm just going to use that on a small crease brush. And I'm going to kind of go just under where I put that brown, it's like it's right next to it almost. And I'm gonna build that up now that I know exactly where I want it to be. Build it. This is building up really nice. I kind of feel like I have a bit of control with it. Yeah. Now the brush that has the brown, I'm just going to go over the edge. Yeah. Yep. As I said, I really like this color here, Bahamas, that purple. Whew. So I'm going to take that up on a flat brush. I'm going to put that down on the lid. I like that it's more focused on the inside. And then we just drag it out. I'm going to pick up a little bit more of that pink. Oh, I like that. I really do. Ooh. It's not often that I use a bright color to do the outside. I normally do like a darker color to do the outer V, but I'm feeling this, that gradient between the purple to the pink. Ooh. Okay, so I've put on some makeup, or the rest of my face makeup. Now I'm gonna go back in with that pink color, but just on a fluffy brush. I'm gonna run it underneath the eye. Now I'm gonna try out this Living the Life highlight. I can't deny right now, I can't tell if it's nice or not. Like, you tell me, like, whether or not you think it's nice. I think sometimes with these lights, it kind of throws it off. Like, I can see more of the pigment rather than the shine. Okay, so I just went off camera so I can check the highlight, and I can only really see like a small bit of a glisten. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but in real life, it's just a slight glisten rather than a highlight. So if you was looking for a pop-in highlight, this, well, the middle one, Living the Life, it kind of just gives you a natural kind of glow rather than a pop-in highlight. Like, I can see it, but again, it's in real life that counts rather than when you have like studio lights and stuff. So that's something that you have to take into consideration. Okay, so I really like the look that I have created. I will be like putting on my wing liner and stuff, but just to let you guys know how I feel, I do feel like this palette here, it kind of is like a little bit of a hit or miss for me personally, because number one, the shadows are a little bit on the chalkier side. When I say that, I mean like there's a lot of fallout. Even with the shimmer shades, I find that with shimmer shades, they tend not to have as much fallout as matte shades, but this one definitely had quite a bit of fallout, like in the pan, not necessarily on my face, because when I pick it up on a flat brush, I immediately spray it, and the spray helps to kind of keep it locked into one place. But in the pan, it does create quite a bit of kick up. So that's something that you need to keep in mind, as well as the highlights. I find that they create quite a bit of kick up too. What I do like about it is that the shadows themselves, I can build them up. So I was able to build up that pink to the level of pigment that I wanted. So it didn't start off like really harsh. It was just kind of like, yeah, here's a bit of pink. And if you want some more, then you just need to add a little bit more to it. If you don't have the kind of time to build up your pigment, then you might find that this isn't for you. But I like shadows that I can build up, because then it just gives me a little bit more control over the eyeshadows. So it makes it easier for me to be able to control it rather than a whole heap of pigment, and then if I was to mess it up, I then have to go and play cleanup crew. Does that make sense? I do wish that there wasn't two browns. I kind of think that they could have made this one like a shimmery pink or something, rather than two browns. Like, you don't need two browns. We already have like 3 nudie shades and then you got 2 browns there, and like even this one here 8000 and this one here Muddy, they look very, very similar to one another. And I understand that one is an eyeshadow and one is a highlight, but at the end of the day they're both pressed shimmers, so I feel like there's just kind of like doubles of certain shadows in there, and it just wasn't necessary. They could have substituted it for something better, especially as this is such a bright, beautiful packaged palette. I mean, like, just look at the way that they have done it. Like, look at this clouds and the hearts and this unicorn. It's like, I would like to see more color in here, but it just, there isn't. So it's not a bad palette. As I did say, this is available on Beauty Bay right now. It's not available on the BH Cosmetics website as of this video, but it is available on the Beauty Bay website, so you can get it there. And when I last looked, it was like £11 something, so it's even cheaper than what it was originally going for. So overall, I do really like this palette. I just wish that there was a little bit more color, a little less kickback, but it's still a gorgeous palette, and I just really like this look that I've come up with. I'm gonna go ahead and go do the rest of my makeup. So anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. Again, thank you so much, Sarah. I'm so grateful for this palette. I absolutely adore you for choosing me as the winner of your giveaway. Please go and follow her. I have left her information at the beginning of this video, and it will be linked down below also. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.